You listen to Bawumia's lecture, his vision. What are some of the good things you think are in there that, if implemented, whether him or another party, would be good for this country?
Well,
he talks about scrapping some of the taxes.
I get worried, on some of the deliveries, in a sense that if he has something to do, he should do it now.
He says it's a mate. It's a mate.
No, you see, the economic cost, right? The economic cost of the current tax regime, right? Which is so inconsiderate to businesses, individuals, right? It's so huge that if you wait till 2025 to introduce your flat rate, the benefit that we're supposed to get from the flat rate will be far, far lesser than the cost that will be created within this period.
Okay.
And even because tax inconsistencies has been a problem with this current administration. Remember, they anchored their campaign promise on nuisance taxes.
Right.
So when they came in their first budget, they removed some taxes.
True.
Now, go back. The same year, they reviewed the budget, they brought in some taxes.
True.
Now, if you're a businessman and you are sitting down, you want to invest in our environment, will you be happy with this tax going
and coming
in and out and all? No, you don't know when next
time. It's not predictable.
Very, very unpredictable. So you won't know your after-tax, returns or profit. So effectively, you relax. And it's going to be economic cost to the state. Because instead of you attracting businesses to come in, now you can tax them more. Your behavior in tax management is scaring them away.
True.
It's a cost to us.
True.
And Cote d'Ivoire will be attracting them. Togo will be attracting them. So it's going to be a cost to us. So if you have a policy that is going to help the nation, why don't you introduce it now? Then you wait for it to create cost, huge cost.
But you say we're under IMF and these things.
IMF is calling for enhancing tax policies to generate more revenue.
Okay.
So, I mean, IMF will not tell you introduce flat tax rate. Once you're able to meet that 1% increment, they don't define how you implement your policies.
Okay. So they won't tell you the how.
No, how they won't tell you. But then the target, that's what you are doing.
So you need to justify that this is going to increase. Exactly.
So the economic cost of the current tax regime is so huge that when he comes to introduce his flat rate, it will help us. That's why I'm saying he should do it now.
But he needs to convince the president to do it then, because
that is his problem. He's part of an administration, and that analogy of being a classmate, being a mate, I don't buy into it, because a driver must trust his mate, isn't it? Because if you can't pick anybody that you don't trust to be your mate, what if he runs away with the money? And if a driver, you don't get a good mate to make good sales for you. Your car owner will take his car. And we are the car owners. So if you are not making good sales, we'll take our car.